Hi, my name's Alan, and I'm the inventor of Pascal Press. Today, I'm going to be comparing different coffee grinders to see how grinder quality can affect your brew with Pascal Press. Most coffee connoisseurs know that in order to get the best flavor from their coffee, they need a coffee grinder that produces a uniform particle size distribution. This allows the extraction to be even throughout the entire brew, so you don't have any over-extraction from microfines or under-extraction from the larger particles. With Pascal Press, microfines can not only lead to an over-extracted coffee, but it can also lead to a very difficult press. This is because the microfines can fill the space between the larger particles and add more resistance to the fluid flow as you press your coffee. But don't worry, most coffee grinders on the market produce a particle size distribution that will allow you to easily press your coffee. I'm going to be brewing with some common coffee grinders to show you what you might expect with your Pascal Press. First up, we have the Bodum Bistro Burr Grinder. This is a common countertop grinder that uses stainless steel burrs to grind your coffee. It's by no means the most expensive or highest quality grinder on the market, but it does produce a grinder that allows you to easily press your Pascal Press. So let's brew some coffee and put it to the test. See, this one's pretty easy to press. I'm not pushing too much force on it. And you might have to push a little bit more once you get that last pocket of air in. Just do a little bit of a harder push and it's nice and smooth. You've got some pretty good coffee ready to go. Next up is the Porlex Tall Grinder for those of you grinding on the go. This is a grinder that you can get at most neighborhood coffee shops, and it uses ceramic burrs to grind your coffee. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's press this one. So this one requires a little more force. You might even have to put a bit of body weight into it. The trick here is just apply a bit of even force and you'll get your coffee. And then once again, as you reach the bottom and you get to that point where you have to push that last bit of air in, you might have to push just a little further, a little harder. Still just applying an even force, not pushing too hard. And there we go. With the Porlex, since this is the one that I use most often, I do find that rinsing out the burrs to get rid of any lingering microfines can really help ease the push a little bit. Now we have the blade grinder. I definitely don't recommend using a grinder like this because there's really no consistency with the grind size. Nonetheless, let's grind up some coffee and see what happens. So this one seems to require a little bit more force. Definitely gonna have to add a little bit more body weight to it. If you do find that your press is difficult, there is something you can do that might help ease it a bit. Once you've pressed in a bit, you can actually just pull out a bit, forcing the liquid to go back up through that filter, clearing out any of the microfines that are kind of clogged in the filter pores. And then you can see if it makes it a little easier to press. This one actually did a pretty good job. And once again, once you get that little bit of air left to push through, just push a little bit further. And there you go. There you have it. While you don't need to break the bank and get the most expensive grinder on the market, a good hand grinder for on the go or a countertop burr grinder for at home can let you get the most out of your Pascal press.